Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Locum23 here. You're joining me for Crown in the Flame, Book 2, Chapter 10, The Pit Fight. Now playing Skinna. As Princess Zeno's party, you watch in growing horror as Anton, a fire user forced into a fire fight in the pit, gets knocked to the ground. No, I won't do it. Won't kill. That poor man. I can't just stand here and watch him die. Is he gonna just lie there? Hex, I thought you said you had this... Anton was something special. Perhaps he is developing a resistance to the treatment. Hex must be controlling him with that device on his head. But he's trying to break free. I'm suddenly very bored, Hex. Half a mind to dispose of your new pet myself. Zeno glares down at Anton with growing displeasure. One hand absently strokes her necklace. Scanning the edges of the room, you spot Raiden, waiting in the shadows. I have to find a way to distract Zeno so Raiden can grab the necklace. But there must be a way to help Anton at the same time. I know, I'll distract Zeno. Jump into the pit to help Anton, no. Pretend to faint. Oh. You dramatically collapse against the crowd, knocking over several goblets and a chair on your way down. Well, this may be a new record for a party of mine. People usually don't start passing out until well past midnight. You feel a gentle hand on your shoulder. Opening your eyes, you see Helen kneeling beside you. Miss, are you all right? Can you stand? You clear your throat, pitching your voice slightly higher to disguise it. Just a little lightheaded. I'll be fine, truly. Just get her out of here. Helen, there's no room in the front row for weakness. You heard her. Come with me. Helen helps you up to your feet, and you lean on her arm for support. You glance in the pit, and you see that Anton has managed to get back on his feet. At least he's got a chance now. This has ceased to be fun. Hex, can you make him kill that man? He isn't this willful. Perhaps we need another session in the lab. Now that I would love to watch. I'll lead you to the main stairs. I am sorry if the fighting distressed you. It is not for everyone. Do you enjoy that sort of thing? You see Helen's jaw clenched, but otherwise she keeps her face blank. It does not matter. Now I must return to the princess. Will you be all right? I thank you. I'm feeling much better now. Helen bows, then returns to the pit. You hurry up to the landing, where Annalise and Raiden are waiting for you. That was quite the distraction. And tell me, it paid off? See for yourself. Yay! Breathtaking. No wonder Adder wants it so badly. So, can we leave now, right? Because this is without the worst ball I've ever attended. Yes, now that we got what we came here for, we should leave immediately. The sound of objects crashing and shattering against the ballroom's walls echoes up the stairs. My necklace! Yeah, let's leave right now. When I find out which one of you sniveling vermin stole my necklace, Helen! What did I pay you for? Soldiers, lock down the Grand Hall, and you two summon the main castle guard to sweep the grounds. Find the thief! Stuffing Zeno's necklace into your hidden pocket in your dress, you sprint down the corridor away from the ballroom. This way, I remember seeing a side exit. You turn a corner and stop short, the exit blocked by 2 guards. Halt! No one's supposed to leave the building. We have to get past these guards. Intimidate them, run away. Get out of the way, now. And why should we do that, girl? You walk right up to the guards. When you speak, your voice is ice. Because I've killed so many of you Navrakas lackeys, I've completely lost count. The guards take an anxious step back. Who are you? I am the one who will bring this castle crashing down piece by piece with my bare hands, starting with the two of you. The guards look at each other for a split second, then take off running in the opposite direction. Kenna, that was quite positively frightening. Look, I'm shaking. I figured this way would be more discreet than screaming and running. Indeed it was, but that was very impressive, and I really am impressed. Now, let's take our leave before those guards come to their senses and raise the alarm. Leaving the castle grounds behind you, you hurry through the streets of Lycos. Finally, we got away from that dreadful place. What do we do now, Kenna? Now, we deliver the necklace to Adder. Let's hope she's as good as her word. Guards suddenly leap out from the shadows, grabbing Raiden and Annalise. Kenna! Two guards rush at you. One of them swings a sword at you. You dodge, grab his arm, and ram his sword through a gape in the other's armor. Ho! And you spin in the other guard, slamming him into the tavern wall. He collapses. Fool! Helen steps out from the shadows, her broadsword drawn. Another guard stands beside her. Kenna, rise. I should have known it was you. Oh no. If you want your friends to live, you'll return Princess Zeno's necklace now. If I surrender, Zeno will kill us all. There must be another way. Is this how the legendary Helen Leventus fights now? Threatening to kill unarmed women and cowering behind soldiers? I thought you had honor, but I understand if you're afraid. Come near me and I'll rip your throat out with my bare hands. Kenna, don't be foolish. You may be the fiercest warrior I know, but you're hardly equipped to take on a fully armored foe with a broadsword. Foolish? Raiden, she killed Gabriel. A regrettable thing? Regrettable? That's what you call what you did? I watched the man who cared for me my entire life bleed to death in my arms. Tell me, Henna. Why'd you do it? Are you ready to die? Why'd you do it? Gabriel respected you. He thought you were better than the Navrakas family. How could you kill him? I was only doing my duty. He understood that. Oh, so it wasn't your fault. That's a coward's excuse. You want the necklace so bad? You want to follow every one of your evil master's demands? Come on, then. It is not my place to question orders. What Princess Zeno does bears no reflection on my honor. Keep telling yourself that. Raiden pulls free of the guard, holding him, and slips a dagger into your hands. Even a cat has a claw to fend off the wolf. The guard seizes him again. Helen approaches her. Broadsword is steady in her hands. I can't watch. Helen cocks back her sword, preparing to swing it. I should dodge and counter. You run under Helen's sword as it narrowly swoops overhead. Huh? You pop out and stab upwards towards her face. She catches your arm and pulls it down, your dagger scratching a long jagged line into her armor. A craftier attack than I expected. It's not over. You lash out with your other arm, punching Helen in the face. Oh! She steps back, stunned, then shakes it off. You move to attack again, but this time she catches you with a swift elbow to the head. You stumble, dizzy, and fall to your knee. Helen's sword rests on your neck. Do it in my life, and with it a rebellion that you know is right. It's my duty. When did your duty become sending the good and righteous to their graves? It's not for me to decide. I've already given my loyalty. Loyalty isn't something you give to the nearest ruler, Helen. Loyalty is earned by the leaders who inspire you to follow. But I don't command you, do I? Follow your oath, coward. Kill me and bury me for the last scraps of honor you have left. Helen stumbles back, your words hitting like a hammer blows. No, that's not... She looks away, tightening her grip on her broadsword. Then she catches sight of her soldiers and shakes her head. You may be right. I am a coward. I swore an oath to serve King Luther every time I interrogated the innocent, every time I rousted them from their homes. I told myself I was being noble. Following that oath, killing Gabriel woke me from my stupor. That wasn't noble. That wasn't honorable. Her sword falls from her hands, clattering on the cobblestones. I've lost my honor, and there's nothing I can ever do to regain it. Helen, there is a way. Mother of crap! I don't have enough. I guess technically I'm saving the 30 for the James episode, and I've still got the Chris episode. You want to atone for Gabriel's death, then stop helping his enemies. Helen stares at you for a long moment. Slowly she picks up her fallen sword. Then, she drives it through the helmet of the guard, holding Annalise. Ah! Spinning, she cleaves the guard, holding Raiden in two. Raiden moves to attack the third guard. Wait! She's with me. Raiden's dagger stops inches from the guard's neck. A lucky day for you indeed. Phew. You're right. I've been doing terrible things for so-called noble reasons for so long. Perhaps it is time for me to start anew. Perhaps in time I can regain some of my lost honor. Do whatever you want, as long as it's far away from here. I am sorry, Queen Kenna, for the harm I've done to you, and yours. With a final nod, Helen turns away, the lone guard following her. You watch her go until she fades into the shadows of the street. Kenna, are you all right? Honestly, I have no idea. Helen is a complicated woman. I'm just glad I had a chance to confront Helen and weaken Zeno's army. I think confront Helen. I couldn't beat her, but at least I made her face up to what she's done. I'm glad that's all over with. Anyway, let's get this necklace to Adder quickly. I don't want any more surprises tonight. No, my queen, but surprises rarely await for when you want them. Come, Adder is waiting for us. Now playing us dumb. At the top of the tallest of Black Spine Mountains, Fire Master Anu has agreed to complete your training in the spirit world immediately. He stabs in lava and gestures for you to do the same. Wait, I just came from the spirit world and you want me to go back? You're determined to find your dragon, are you not? I am. Then prove it. Show me what I have failed to see you in before. You purposely step back in lava, concentrating on protecting yourself from the heat. You are about to face your final test. You must learn to detach yourself from all emotion. About that. When I was in the spirit world just now, I fought against, well, against myself. Only it wasn't exactly me. It was someone who claimed to be me without emotion, and he was absolutely terrifying.
You're worried that if you follow my guidance, you'll end up like him.
Yes, personally, I don't think creepy black shadow tendrils really suit me.
The spirit you saw is not you without emotion, Dominic. He is what you become if you continue to hold on stubbornly to your deepest connection in this world.
You're saying he's the opposite of what he claims to be?
I am.
Anu, you're wrong. That thing I destroyed might have reacted like it had emotions, but it was just a shell, an empty nothing.
You're using him as an excuse to hang on to your feelings. This is why, difficult that this is, you must detach yourself from all that keeps you here.
I will, Anu.
Good. Then we can begin.
You close your eyes. You find yourself in the spirit world once again. This time, Anu is by your side. In front of you is a large set of double doors.
Step 2 for your final test, but be warned, this will not be easy.
I've gotten this far. I've passed all tests, and I'm not planning on turning back. You reach forward, push the door open the doors, and the world shifts. Stars become candlelights, empty space transforms into hard walls. The Stormholt throne room. In the center, Kenneth stands, unarmed, surrounded by Navraka's guards. If only I had my sword. Kenna! You start to rush forward, but Anu holds you back.
You must be detached, Dominic. It is the only way.
Get off me, Kenna's in trouble! You shake off Anu and run forward, conjuring a flame and roasting the nearby soldiers. You pick up the dead soldier's shield and rush into the fray, back to back with Kenna. Dom, what are you doing? Something stupid. One of the soldiers rushes forward, attacking high. Ha! Block high. Lift your shield up, blocking the soldier's strike. You crack his head with your shield, knocking him out cold. One of the soldiers rushes forward, attacking high. I block high. You lift your shield up, high, blocking the soldier's strike. Crack his head with your shield, knock him out cold. Who else wants to die? Behind you, a soldier grabs Kenna, a moment away from slashing her throat. I should burn him. Without hesitation, send a fireball right into his face. One of the soldiers rushes forward, attacking high. Oh my god. Block high. You lift your shield up high, blocking the soldier's strike. He runs forward, and you slam a fiery palm into his chest plate, instantly burning him to death inside. Is this the best you've got? 3 soldiers suddenly leap forward behind you. I should blast them all. You spin and throw a massive fireball that sends all of them flying back. The burnt, fallen soldiers litter the ground around you. You stand in rage, chest heaving. You see... Anu, you see what I... But you're interrupted by marching boots thundering down the halls. What is that? Another wave of Naraka soldiers pours into the throne room, twice as many as before. There are so many! Adam, it's alright, it's over. We've lost. We haven't. I killed those soldiers, and I'll kill these ones too.
Dominic, control yourself.
You prime a fireball in your hand. I am in control.
Remember, you must be detached.
The soldiers begin to march toward you. How can I be detached when Ken is in danger?
She's not in danger. She's not even real.
The words echo in your mind. She's not. But you quickly cast them aside as the soldiers near. No! I'll never give up on Kenna. Now playing as Kenna. After stopping by your camp to change out of your disguise, Raiden leads you and Val to the crooked, filthy alley. Wow. This is where we're meeting Adder? Good thing Annalise stayed at the camp. She'd be having a fit right now about getting her shoes dirty. Raiden walks up to the door beneath a wooden sign carved with a single curved fang. He knocks once on the door, and it swings open. In here. You step through the door and into a room lit by dim lamplight. The hard-faced bartender directs you to a table in the far corner where Adder sits waiting for you. Well, look who it is. Did you have a nice time at the ball? Nice isn't the word I would use to describe risking our lives. Your spy skills need improvement. My spies at the ball did say that you had a little trouble. I suppose even legendary warriors can't be good at everything. But enough with the pleasantries. Did you bring what I asked for? I did. Hell, we got the necklace. Why are you complaining? You toss the necklace onto the table. Adder picks it up and... Really? Zeno's necklace, as promised. Very pretty. Too distinctive to sell as a whole, unfortunately. But these sapphires will fetch a good price. Wait, you're gonna sell it? If all you wanted was money, why in the three hells didn't you just take ours in the first place? I thought you said this was personal. Oh, it was personal. Look over there. Adder nods to another table where a scarred older woman sits nursing a large mug of beer. I owe that woman my life, probably 5 times over. She's the best assassin I've ever trained, and she had a date with the gallows tomorrow. At least, she did until some big ruckus at the palace drew all but 2 guards from the Zeno's dungeons. My God, we were merely a diversion? You're telling me you didn't even want the necklace? You just wanted us so you could free your friend? A few dozen of my friends, actually. Zeno's coming home to an empty dungeon tonight. Adder, that was so underhanded. Ingenious. I'm gonna go with ingenious. Adder smiles. Nice to know my talents are appreciated. Now, you've all performed admirably. I believe I owe you something in return.
I should say so.
If you want to win this war of yours, and the wars ahead, you're gonna need some more soldiers. Something more than soldiers. You're gonna need spies, assassins, rogues of all sorts. If I or my network can be of assistance, you need only ask. Thank you, Adder. Your people would be invaluable.
Don't forget, you also said you could help us place one of our people in Zeno's castle.
I did, and I can. It so happens that Zeno is in need of a new handmaiden after the last one disappeared. Well, that's not suspicious at all. What, did Zeno throw the girl down a well, or maybe you did? Details. Needless to say, I have connections to make it happen. Not only would this handmaiden have a free run on the palace, but she'd also have access to Zeno herself every hour of the day. Perfect. How soon can you get me in? Oh, you can't be Zeno's handmaiden. You're far too recognizable. Did you miss the part where I just spent several hours around Zeno and she had no idea who I was? Did you ever speak to her? Ever look her in the eyes? Zeno's a wily one. Queen Kenna, she'll sniff out your true identity faster than you can say, "How do you like your tea, mistress?" No. We need someone else, someone who she doesn't expect. Like, who? Adder's eyes come to rest on Val. She grins wickedly. What are you looking at? Why, I'm looking at Zeno's new handmaiden. Chapter progress. You pretend to faint to party at the party to distract Zeno. You stole Zeno's sapphire necklace. You convinced Helen to abandon Nabraka's army. Who knows when she'll be seen again? You entered the spirit world. Master Anu faced a test more challenging than any other. The Adder of Lycos has joined your alliance. Be glad that this master of manipulation is on your side. Spy status, novice. You've earned 3 out of 5, which originally we were supposed to earn 3 out of 3 points. You got a job done, but you didn't do it discreetly. Overall progress. Cool. So we got 2 more. And there's our total choices. Army score, 95 out of 217. Ah, well, I digress. We are now up to 52 diamonds. We only have 1 series left, which is Rules of Engagement. We've already done Freshman Book 2. Do keep in mind that it is 6:51 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, since the books did not get released until late last night. I am probably going to rest my eyes because I have had a lengthy couple of days. And I'm going to get on Rules of Engagement as soon as I get up after just a few hours sleep. I hope that's cool with everybody. And like I said, the Freshman Book 2 is already done. Feel free to check that out. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe as always. And also look forward to, once we complete Rules of Engagement this week, guaranteed 110%. I'm even going to do it now just to show you guys. Boom. It's going to show an ad, isn't it? There you go. Special chapter, Masquerade Ball. So there you go. Already paid for it. So, look forward to that. We have 8 more diamonds, and then we'll be able to play those. So keep that in mind. And then once we're done, then we can start using diamonds. Unless they give us more special chapters, which I would assume is probably a thing. But, you know, who knows. So, until next time, folks, have a good one.